Hey everybody, and welcome to the first official Fangirl Magazine commentary track. I'm your host, Jessica Dwyer, and for our first official commentary track, I have decided that I'm going to watch with you the first episode of Iron Fist on Netflix. Now, before we get into the episode and start it, which I will tell you when to push the button on your Netflix, I wanted to talk about a couple of things really quickly in regards to what's been going on in the world of Iron Fist online, discussion-wise. I haven't watched the episode yet. This is going to be fresh for me as it is going to be for you. And the thing is that's been being talked about is because right now there's a very big push for more diversity in series and TV and movies and comic books, and that's something that's actually going on, and that's great. I am all for it. There is a lot of amazing things going on where diversity is happening, and everyone should celebrate that. There has been a lot of pushback on Iron Fist, though, because we have your Caucasian white hero who comes from a rich family and is learning a different culture and is a master of a mystical art form from this culture. You know, we haven't heard that story before where a rich white guy who loses his family comes back and becomes a hero at all in the world of comics. That's never been heard of, right? No, not at all. So there was a lot of pushback when this was cast with a Caucasian actor. Danny Rand is being played by Finn Jones, and everybody's like, "Well, they should have gotten an Asian to play this character." But the thing is that the problem with that is the character isn't Asian, and that's sort of kind of the point in the comic. Is he is from an American white family who, becomes Iron Fist, and that's sort of the point in the comic book, and it's kind of odd that they're pushing that. I get it, I get wanting that, but in this case, the character never was Asian, and that was part of the thing, is that he wasn't. So that's happening. So I think that may have gone against this show because there's been a lot of negative feedback on the show. I haven't watched it yet. Like I said, we're going into this fresh. We're going into this together fresh. I'm going to be learning this with you. The other thing that I think may have soured the reception a little bit with Iron Fist, and they may have wanted to kind of reshuffle the deck with it, was the other heroes that have been have come out in the Netflix Marvel series, and those heroes were very unique and very interesting and different. Where Danny Rand is, as I said, from that pantheon of rich, white, poor orphan boy with a lot of money comes and becomes a hero. But then if you go back to who came before him in the Defenders universe, which they're building, you have Daredevil, who is a blind character who, that's already making him unique because there's not that many, who comes, just is an amazing character, conquers the disability and uses his powers and is a lawyer. He's down on the streets. He's a street level, fighter. That's different. That's cool. Jessica Jones, a bitter female jaded hero who is in a way a rape survivor, and is such a different take on what you would expect from a female hero. The Punisher is the most anti-hero you can find in comics. Elektra, same thing. She's an assassin. She's an anti-hero as well. And then you have Luke Cage, who was the one right before Iron Fist comes out, who is an African-American hero who embraces all of the modern black culture. Just everything celebrates the modern black culture in the world, and with the music and the characters and it just is a fantastic series and hasn't really been seen ever I mean, it's in has been done for a live action superhero show. So then you come to Danny Rand, who, no disservice to Danny Rand, the character or the story of Iron Fist or anything like that, but in that group, he is going to be the one that is the most cookie cutter in terms of the character and the story, and everybody's going to be like, oh, look, it's Arrow without the bow and arrow, or something like that. And I think that's poor Iron Fist kind of got the short end on that one. And I think that's part of the reason why you had such a flurry of like negative stuff. Now, the show could not be that good. I haven't seen it yet. I'm watching it with you for the first time here, and I just wanted to make a point of pointing out these things before we get into it, and where some of that stuff may have come from in the press, and so because I mean I've been freaking ecstatic with everything Marvel and has done with Netflix with these shows, so I was really sad to see all of that pushback on poor little Danny Rand and his series. But let's get into it, and just one moment, and we will begin. I will tell you when to hit your button to start with me. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, hit your button. And we're loading. And here we go. Netflix logo. Marvel logo. Let's see where we do. Ooh. I love their title sequences for these shows. They do a lot of good work with these. And this one's actually pretty neat. David Wenham, $5 says he's the bad guy. Because he's British. Although, I think Finn Jones is British too, but David Wenham probably is the bad guy. I'm going to go with him being the bad guy on this. I am made of ink. It should be Ink Fist. Patron saint of all comic book artists. Are they going to glow? Come on, are the fists going to glow? I am abstract man. Alrighty. Ah, I wonder if that's him. Or he's some dude from Eugene, Oregon. Oh, it's good to see that in mystical realms they have iPods. I would not want, as if he's in New York, I would really not want to be walking barefoot on the sidewalk. I don't care how long you've walked barefoot in your life. He totally looks like he just walked off the UFO parking lot. Okay. Ugh. Barefoot, not good. Ugh. He's way too perky. You're way too perky to have come from some mystical land with your beard. David Wenham's evil. That was relatively calm for a New York bounce. This is already getting annoying and taking too long. Oh, he's determined. Sped up film. Oh, God. That wasn't great. Baton. Oh, ew. Ew. This is sneaky, I guess. He's lucky that that card was able to do that, huh? I don't believe you. Hmm. I doubt it. You would. He's not been gone but like 15 years. You would think that he would remember. This is odd. Why are they so angry? What is with the music? Wow, that's intense. Well, the dialogue in this already is not the best. I don't quite know why it's written this way. It's very odd and stilty. Power of migraine. The hell? Why would that suddenly happen? Did he just leave his backpack somewhere? See, the one thing I already see a problem with that I've heard about in is the fact that Finn Jones doesn't seem to really be a martial artist at all. And it looks like a lot of these fight scenes for a character that's all about, aw, Danny, mom, dad, a character that's all about fighting and was inspired by, inspired as creators were taken from watching Bruce Lee flicks. You would think that they would have cast somebody. I know way back in the day, Ray Park. Yeah, because that's going to be there in New York. No one's going to think to look there. Ray Park wanted to be Iron Fist. There was a big old thing back when Phantom Menace came out, and then a couple of years after that, where everybody and Ray Park himself wanted to be Iron Fist. And I could totally have watched the hell out of Ray Park as Iron Fist. He is like watching a guy swimming in air. He just is amazing. But you can kind of tell really fast that the fight choreography, at least in this first episode so far, has not been. Oh, we have parkour though. Um, but you can tell that the fight choreography is not the best in this. And I'd already seen. The only bit I've seen of this is a fight sequence that got put online. That's like a 30-second fight sequence with 56 cuts in it. And I don't know what episode that appears in, but it's pretty horribly choreographed, at least editing wise. It's just way too fast. Oh, I see David Wenham's picture. I don't believe he's dead. Not gonna believe it. But I think that's one thing that a lot of people have been complaining about, and is the fight choreography. And if that was indicative of it, I can see why. And we have a dog. This is like the weirdly slowest paced yet rushed first episode I've ever seen in these Marvel series. The dog didn't even come at you. You're going to tell me no alarm would set off in this place? Give me a hug. Oh. I would have rather him been hugging the dog. But, group family photo. flashback. Oh. Oh, so he's always been a prick. Why? Why are you such a prick? Why are you such a prick? That's just weird. And you're still barefoot. This is just, ugh. Creeper. That is the tallest, longest stretched out chandelier I've ever seen. Ugh, yucky. Oh, there's his backpack. Okay. Yeah, because that would still be there in New York. And he's walking around, I guess this is Central Park, I'm going to assume. He's walking around Central Park barefoot, which is totally not gross and going to get him a disease of some sort. I guess it would, but how would he charge it in mystical land? I don't know. That's strange. Someone's gonna get whooped. Is this gonna turn into some awkward pickup line? This is odd. What would that tell you even? Why are you looking yourself up? I am David Winham and I'm cooler than all of you. I have a hard time believing he's dead. Oh God. Oh my God. This is the most awkward superhero ever. Special creatures with magic piss. because that's how we roll in Marvel. Creeper. Whoa. That would have went a wholly different way if this was uh, Brad Pitt. Neat Joe Black, that would have went totally different. Oh, and now he's the Beastmaster. Whoa. He's just the creepiest superhero, too. I'm supposed to be innocent, but it just comes across. Why isn't this being translated? Oh, smack! More buildings. Because he's a creeper. Ew. This is the most bizarrely paced and written episode of anything ever. It's so awkward. Why? I don't like either of these characters. You didn't like him because you were a prick to him. Why? He wasn't your friend. You were a prick. He looks like a weird Fred Armisen. Like if Fred Armisen was about a foot and a half taller and a corporate raider. I don't know. That's very strange. They're very strange characters. I don't like them. What in the hell? And he knows how to drive. How? Of course he's got a gun. The just slap him. You should have just slapped him. That's probably crap. Yeah, yes. That's the best part of this episode so far. Oh, you are a dick. You. 'Cause he's in love with you. Oh, is he got mind meld power? Oh, he's got the power of horse drive. He would have already hit the wall by now, wouldn't he? The power. Oh, whoa. The power of flashback. Yeah, so he definitely is like if Tim Matheson and Fred Armisen had a baby, that guy. Right there. That's who it is. Tim Matheson and Fred Armisen's baby. Oh God, this guy's back. I, I made it with my special P. This guy's deep. Big Al, you're deep. This guy is just so creepy. That's deep. You're deep, Danny Rand. I find it amusing how much Danny Rand looks like Danny Masterson. There is that. He is the creepiest superhero. He's still barefoot. Oh, no comment. Take the hint. Creeper. The pushiest superhero. Ooh. He's the most creepy. He is hipster superhero. He totally belongs at the UFO. Hit him in the head. Do it. Do the world a favor. Oh, God. He's just not okay. Not okay, barefoot, no. Security cards do it gangster style. 'Cause, of course. Wow. How anticlimactic. Those are some gaudy ass wands. This is the slowest chase ever. Because the dirty ass hoodie and dirty pants aren't a dead giveaway for who he is. And the hair. I that's that's sad. That is sad. That's what that is. Really? Really? That worked. Ah, cockatoo. And what was the point? What was the point of that? You got away. I'd like a bubble gun. That looks neat. Good to know that mask helps. The mask helps because it gets your stunt guy to do all your stunts for you much easier. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, look, it's really him. Who do you think sent him? Why would you not know that? Not only are you the creepiest superhero, you are also the most without a clue superhero. Now you're angry about it? Why would that? I don't understand, Danny Rand. I don't get it. I don't get your thought process, or are we having flashback? This feels flashback. Am I wrong? Oh, he sensed her? Chicken. Tim Arneson. He kicked my ass in a horrible mask. That is a cheap looking suit for a dude that's supposed to be a millionaire. Sorry, this being. It's gotta be your dad. That's gonna be your dad. Bring in David Wenham. Let me finish my chicken breast. It's ruined. The chicken breast is ruined by my disgust. Just be your dad. Come on. In the American Horror Story hotel on steroids. I guess this is going to be the grand reveal. This is the most just strung out paced thing I've ever. Oh, it's more walking. Because you took the elevator and now you have to take stairs. Okay. Sure. Fine. More walking. More walk. Push button. Is that an elevator? Is that an elevator? Oh my God, it is. What the hell? Tim Armanson. Is this Rocky's magical penthouse? Yep. This is awesome, hearing him try to do an. It's interesting hearing him. Dude's supposed to be dead and he's alive. I think that's a big no. This is the weirdest thing ever. David Wenham doing an American accent is very strange. Guy. most bizarre thing ever. I don't. That's something I learned in Sparta. Like my accent. He already said to him that his parents are dead. How do you know about the martial arts? How do you know? I learned it in Sparta. I I have a hard time thinking that David Wenham is old enough to be that guy's dad. Like a lot. He had him when he was like 10. Uh-oh. Who took out Big Al? Someone took out Big Al. Oh. Oh. Ew. Do what? Okay, so what was the meaning? We're supposed to just know, I guess. Oh my God, someone give him new clothes. They didn't notice him coming in? Oh, good. Lady, I'm in awe of the fact that you can wear those shoes. Those shoes. Ow, man. Ew. I could have shoved her out a window. This is so strange. Why? Are they like the most clueless people in the whole entire... I, they're all clueless. Boom chicka meow meow. Yeah, exactly. He really doesn't look like that kid that is playing young Nanny, really. It was booby trapped. I'm gonna have the power flashback. Come on, flashback. Come on. Did she drug him? Did you actually drug him? You son of a bear. How, that is some sneaky shit. Well done. I'm the evil one. Okay, that's the most bizarre trans fade I've ever seen. God, change his frickin' clothes. Give him some new clothes and a bath. Oh my God. The duck game was too rough. That kid looks nothing like him. Nothing. Woohoo! The iPod lived, at least. That's how they end it, with the iPod. They end it with the iPod. Well, that was Iron Fist episode 1, and I have to say that that was one of the most bizarrely paced, strangely charactered and acted things I've seen come out of Marvel live action. Um, yeah, that was different and not in a good way. And yes, Danny Rand is probably the most creepin' bro of the entire Marvel canon right now. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, this is going to be a tough watch to go through this entire series, I think. So yeah, that was Iron Fist. So um, we will be watching the rest of these. I don't know that I'll do any more commentary tracks. I might, depending on if you guys like this or not. So be sure to let us know uh, in the comments and let us know if you like this. And I will happily record more of these. I will go through this series for you if you want me to. Oh, but it's going to be a roughin'. So yeah, Iron Fist is just as strange and odd and weird and not good as I heard. But I do think that a lot of some of that negativity online came from what I spoke about earlier. And that's something that, it's just timing and in what the environment we're in right now with comic book, film, movies, and TV. So with that, I want to thank you guys for listening to this first commentary track. And let me know what you think. If you like it, we'll do more. I want to do more of these. I think it'll be fun. And give us some suggestions. What would you like us to talk about? What would you like us to watch for you? And talk along with. And mock openly like I just did with Fred Armisen and Tim Madison's love child, who's the bad guy. And David Wenham with his very strange to hear American accent. But yeah, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know, and we'll see you on the next one, the next Fangirl Magazine commentary. Thanks, guys.